Do you ever just lay in bed, wondering to yourself if you can full clear the jungle on Twitch in less than 3 minutes and 30 seconds? Then this video is for you, because that's what we're going to be looking at today. This guy posted a video in 14.14 doing a 326 clear, and that's what we'll be looking at today. And then I'm going to do some attempts, or I have done some attempts to try and do the same, and then I'll be going through what you need to do, what you need to be careful of, and yeah, basically teaching you how to do this yourself. And first we're just going to watch this one, and yeah, just a little disclaimer though, that my lawyer told me to say is that you have to play Twitch jungle at your own risk. Okay, I'm not liable for any LP loss, I'm not liable for any harassment or death threats that you might receive from your team. That's up to you. So play Twitch jungle at your own risk. I do not promote playing Twitch jungle. I condone it, okay? But if you want to try it, here's the video for you. But before we begin, probably hope you guys are having a good morning. I just want to fish like that. And yeah, let's go. So we can see the standard red here, he smites. This is double smite, by the way. Okay, we don't have the one smite, 3 minute clear, sub 3 minute clear, Dr. Mundo privilege, or whatever else, right? Drags the red buff down here. Starts attacking here by attacking the large one, throwing his poison. And moves a lot. To avoid damage, of course. Then he finishes it off. And another thing I will say, like, when I play Twitch jungle, I don't care about this. You'll hear this in my rants too when I'm trying to do this. Just take red, go fucking gag someone, and that's it. Don't overcomplicate some mathematician fucking shit, you know what I mean? Like, this is way beyond that level. We play to suffer on Twitch. We don't play to, like, min-max. And doing all this shit here. But anyway. Gets this. And I mean, generally speaking, like, I've never thought about this. It's never come to my mind to do this. I've never thought, like, I mean, I have done full clears. But I haven't, like, min-maxed them. Because I really haven't cared. But knowing it's good. I will not lie. Being able to do it, it's good. So, of course, it is something we can learn from here. And throughout this video, I have already seen some points where it can be improved. Obviously, I assume this guy don't really play Twitch. And yeah, I mean, I respect him for doing it though, right? Like at the end of the day, there is definitely some min-maxing that can be done here, and he's not cheesing in a runes or anything. This is something you can achieve too by playing any runes, really. I'm sure you could even get fast clear doing like absolute focus or doing something else, right? But at the end of the day, this is it. Finishing at 326, and after watching this video, I went to try myself, and I did a couple of attempts, and I have some here, and we'll just go through this one first. We'll just listen to what I have to say when I'm doing this. We are so locked in. The world's fucking ready, dude.
Minions have spawned. 30 seconds until minions spawn.
Take a sip. Let's fucking go, man. Let's go. One, 2, 3, 4. And you see the counting here. I'll get to that. Layout. I'll explain everything in my last clip. We're just gonna watch some attempts. No! Here. Oh my god, report me. Report me. No. It's out of sync. It's out of sync. It's out of sync. I'm in so much pain. So much pain. It's not gonna work. Yes, bro. And out of sync. I'll elaborate all of this. The best of us. I just want you guys to understand that I suffered. It's just muscle memory, dude. And like pressing E and stuff. Like, this is some nerd shit, bro. I don't play Twitch jungle to be a fucking mathematician. I play Twitch jungle to suffer. And take away the pain. Like, so when you suffer in game, you don't suffer IRL. I don't play... who are these people, man? Get a life or something. You got nothing better to do than fucking full clearing Twitch jungle. 326. Watch me make it 320 fucking 5, bro. I'll ruin your life. Yeah, fucking watch me. One. Please tell me that wasn't fucking cancelled. Got him! Suck on these nuts. It ends soon. Nah. 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 So yeah, there's a lot of tricks here. But at the end of the day, it's not that hard, right? And that's what we're going to get to now, in this video here, where I'm doing my timer. And then we'll see what time I finish at. I did say that I'll make it to 125 and ruin this life. Because I got triggered, man. And I'll elaborate on a couple of things here. I'm not an expert on any of these. Again, I'm a generalizer. I don't really care to get into the details. Because at the end of the day, like, I'm not trying to min-max here. I'm not going pro. I'm just chilling, relaxing. I just want to be able to lean back, put my feet on the table, and, like, game it out, you know? Of course, you can learn these things, and it's going to be there forever. Like, I can go into that kind of detail, and it'll, of course, benefit me, but it's a thing I struggle with, right? I just like to generalize. I just like to get a feel for things and work it out. But that is definitely something you need to, like, learn here. It's very important when you do things, but again, trying to min-max here, I'm starting in melee. Because I thought, like, if I didn't test this, but I'm not sure if, like, if I press E instantly after doing my fourth attack, if it'll do more damage than if I press E while my fourth attack is traveling, like, and hits. Like, I haven't really gone into that kind of detail ever, even though I've played thousands of Twitch games. But again, I could have done that and I would have known. But anyway, just basically, I just stand in the melee here, start simple, and it's 4 auto attacks, and then you E. And if I'm not sure if you can do 5. You probably could, but for now it's 4. And the reason for this is because you saw how you E the golems afterwards. If you don't E now, it's going to be out of sync. So you do 4 auto attacks, then you press your E. You can smite whenever the heck you want. And another thing I mentioned is about the bush, right? It's common habit when you're playing Twitch jungle to just go into bushes because it allows you to see if enemies are coming or not. So it's just a habit. But most of the time you'll have this ward and then cleared so you know they won't be coming. So you should generally be good. Other than that, I just cut it up here. It really doesn't matter how you do it. At this point, it's just about avoiding damage. And then the second thing to note is, after this auto attack, it's very tempting to do another auto attack, but you have to understand this E here has priority, meaning you have to do this E the second it comes up, because you don't want it to be out of sync. Then at this point here, when there's a 255 or like 300 or whatever, you cut it out, throw one auto attack here, you can walk a bit further, and this attack here, technically, is a bit like over 0.77. This is maybe like a 1 second auto attack, and that is fine. It's going to hit about 56, 30, whatever damage, depending on your pet. And then you're going to attack this big one and focus that one. Throw your poison here and just stand still. When you're in a good spot, like generally around this area here, I'd prefer to maybe be a little bit closer, just to prevent it from resetting. So like maybe a bit closer if you don't feel comfortable. But at this point here, don't move. Very important. Even if you move forward, backwards here, you can screw up the camp. Again, I'm a generalizer. I don't know how this shit works. I just know that it's shit. Alright, just stand still. You throw one auto attack on the small golem, preferably before the poison ends, so you get 5 poison stacks, just allowing you to do a bit more damage. And then you're just going to focus the big one. And at the point where it's sitting like 200 HP, you can start kiting it out. But it is very important that you kill all of them. Right? That's the biggest priority here. You do one auto attack just to do some pet damage. I have no idea. Just check them all. You press E. If you have 8 CS, you're good to go. Attack the smallest one here just because it's the closest one in range, and the second like attack is going to be fine because you're just repositioning anyway. And you just get a bit additional damage. Again, when you're at a good spot here, just stand still, chillax. And at this point here, up until this point, it's been very important to press E off cooldown. You don't want to use it too late. Like if you wait 1 second with your E on 2 of these camps here, everything else is going to be fucked. And this is the most important part. Everything else after this is kind of just a breeze. If you make these 2 camps here, the red and the golems, everything else should be fine. You throw your W here, and you can just chill. Just let it stay down, press E instantly. You can just relax. But at the point where you feel comfortable walking out with that without them resetting, you just go. I see that they're going to die here. And even at this point here, I think I could have done like a second more. Like second faster, but just like had the timers done, right? Maybe like 0.5, who knows. You want to press a Q instantly because it gives you moving speed, allowing you to walk faster to the next camp. So you want to level that up and just start going. And then you want to focus on just getting in range for the big one. Again, you're just focusing on the big one. You don't care about the small ones. And again, your E is like kind of relevant here, but my poison is ended from the W, meaning that I'm not going to get any additional stacks on the small one. So at this point, I can just press my E. And then I just keep going, right? One more. Again, I can probably main max there, pull it a bit earlier. I don't really care, right? It's just about what it is. At this point, you level your Q. Want to press it as soon as possible and just spam auto attack. Press E when it's available, and then you want to spam your smite. And this is the issue with the bush, right? Because when you walk out of this bush, as you would normally want to do it because you don't want to lose HP, you can lose vision, which is why I put the ward here. Again, it really doesn't matter. You can do this without the ward too if you time your auto attacks. But again, I just didn't want to get tilted. So like this is just to showcase. You can do it without. I've done so many times and I was so annoyed. But at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter. Even if you use your first yellow, it doesn't really matter. Again, it's relevant. You don't really need that until you continue laying the game. You usually swap for red or yellow, depending what kind of Twitch jungle you're playing. Anyways, blue is getting low. So from a W in the gromp, and then I continue attacking that one, letting it stack to 6, and then I press my E. Again, I could have probably done that a bit earlier. Some time to save there too, I think. So like optimally, I don't think I'm really on row here. But still, we're going to let this last bit play out. Go, dude!
Like it wouldn't be easy times. It wouldn't be quick wins. It wouldn't even be easy wins. It would be the toil and the struggle of achieving and reaching things.
Sit down! So yeah, 325 clear. One thing I really did hyper focus on here at the very end is to like auto attack and then E and not like cancel my auto attack just to get that like 0. whatever seconds faster. And as you can see, I did the 325.
The toil and the struggle of
so
achieving
with that said,
things.
Sit down! Sit down.
The toil and the struggle of achieving and reaching.
Right, you can pull it back, you can move, but at the end of the day, all of that's just about avoiding damage. Like the only moving between camps to like get it faster, the last one really doesn't matter. But at the end of the day, this is 325 clear by Mr. Wackaflcka. Hope you guys continue to get money in this room like that. And I hope that this made this clear for some people. Anyways, take care, I hope you enjoyed, and have a good one. Peace.